From comic books to novels to short stories, writing fictions can be one of the funnest things a creative person can do. Good evening, and tonight we will be discussing the intricacies of writing fiction. Fictional writing is a deliberately fabricated account of something. It can also be a literary work based on imagination rather than on fact, like a novel or a short story. The Latin word fictus means to form, which seems like a good source for the English word fiction, since fiction is formed in the imagination. Like its literary cousins fable, legend, and myth, however, fiction has a slightly darker additional meaning, a deliberate lie or untruth. When we talk about the line between fact and fiction, we're talking about the difference between truth and lies. The different types of fiction are mystery, romance, women's fiction, science fiction, fantasy, suspense thriller, western, horror, and young adult, to name a few. Rules to writing fiction are show, don't tell, create three-dimensional characters, choose a point of view such as first person, third person limited, and third person omniscient, give your characters motivation, write what you know, no tears for the writer, no tears for the reader, revise, 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 and trust yourself. A quote from a famous fiction writer, Ronald Dahl, states, 2 hours of writing fiction leaves this writer completely drained. For those 2 hours, he has been in a different place with totally different people. Common mistakes in writing fiction. Number 1, happy people in happy place, meaning an opening plot with a person in completely happy existence. Ways to fix this are presenting conflict immediately in your story if it seems like your character is boring. Another mistake is a world without fear. Good plots have threat only inches away. Fixing the no fear is placing your character in a setting that changes and has an element of danger. The third mistake in fiction writing is marshmallow dialogue, which is puffy, overtly sweet, and blended together. For fixing marshmallow dialogue, you should fill your dialogue with tension and raise the stakes when characters talk to one another. The fourth mistake in fiction writing is predictability, which makes the writing dull. Fixing predictability is putting something unexpected in every scene. The last mistake in fiction writing is lost love, when the writer loses interest in the piece. By fixing this, you must go deeper with your characters. You can hash out a new detail within a character, or have them do something nobody would expect them to do. Now I would ask you to please take out a piece of paper and number it 1 through 5 for a quick quiz. Please answer these questions, truth or false, and do with your quiz are the 2 following activities you see on your screen. The first activity, I would like you to pick your favorite book from the following genres: young adult, horror, romance, mystery, and science fiction. Then choose a character from each one of these genres and write a paragraph description about their personality and how they relate to those around them. The second activity, I would like you to creatively write a 3-paragraph short story on any topic. Please make sure that it is appropriate and leave the ending unfinished. We will be finishing the end of your short story tomorrow in class.